This is a problem which I gave in the previous class, right? Did you solve this one? Is there any doubt with this problem? So what is the minimum cost of this one? What is the minimum cost?
11.
11. Everyone got this answer? Everyone got this answer?
Yes, sir.
Others?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, okay. Today we'll discuss another problem type by using the greedy technique. It is a distrust algorithm. Okay. Right. So distrust algorithm or distrust method. Right. So this is used to find so it is also called as a single source shortest path, right? It is used to find a single source of shortest path, right? Just to see here. Okay, so we'll try to find a solution for the graph which is given. So as the name itself indicates that a single source shortest path. Okay, so single source means from one particular vertex we need to find path to all the remaining vertices with a minimum cost, right? With a minimum cost. For example, let us take I will take a B. Okay, let us take this is 2, this is C. Okay, and this is a D. So like this we are having, let us take this is E. Okay, so this is 1 and this is 3. Let us take this is 2. Okay, now, okay, so now this is a graph given for us. Now we should find a single source shortest path. Means if I take this vertex A, if I select this vertex A, then I should find the shortest paths from A to B, A to C, A to D, A to E. Okay, this can be applied for both directed graph and undirected graph. Okay, so here this graph is undirected graph, right? Undirected graph. Okay, so if I select this source vertex as, if I select the source vertex if I select the source vertex as A, then I need to find the path shortest path. Then I need to find out the shortest path from A to B, similarly A to C, similarly A to D, similarly A to E, right? So this is what the solution we should arrive. That is what it is saying, a single source shortest path. Single source. If I select a source vertex as A, then I need to find the shortest paths from A to B, that is the remaining vertices. Okay, what is the shortest path from A to B, A to C, A to D, A to E? Okay, now can you tell what is the shortest path from A to B? What is the shortest path from A to B? See, from A to B we are having one direct edge, that is this one, right? So I can select this, or another we are having another a path we are having A to C, C to D, D to B, right? Two paths are there, right? One is A to B direct edge, other one is A to C, C to D, D to B. So two paths are there. Through one path we are getting the cost as 2, through another path we are getting 1 plus 1 plus 3. So are you getting? So A to C is 1, C to D is 1, and D to B is 3. So total 3 plus 1 plus 1. So it is 5. Now which is the shortest between these two? This one. So we will select this path. We will select this path. So that is A to B. The cost is 2. Next, what is the cost shortest path from A to C? A to C. So A to C, this A to C, we are having one path. Similarly, A to B, B to D, D to C is the another path. Now, what is the cost? Through one path we are having a cost as 1, and through another we are having 2 plus 3 plus 1, 6. Right? Which one we will select? Since it is a minimization problem, we will select the minimum value. So A to C is 1. Right? A to C is 1. Next, A to D. A to D. So we are having two paths. One is A to B, B to C. Right? One is A to B, B to D. Other one is A to C, C to D. Right? If I come in this path, that is A to B, B to D. So 2 plus 3, 5. If I come in this path, that is A to C, C to D, we are having 1 plus 1, 2. So minimum distance from A to D is 2. So I will select this path. I will select this path. Okay, I will select this path. Next, what is the minimum distance from A to E? What is the minimum distance from A to E? What is the minimum distance from A to E? See, we are having one is this path, other one is this path we are having, right? One is A to B, B to D, D to E is one path. Similarly, A to C, C to D, right? Similarly, A to C, C to D, D to E is another path, right? So what is the minimum? Through one path we are having 2 plus 3 plus 2, 7. Other path 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. So which is the minimum? Which is the minimum? Which path I should select?
4.
4. Obviously, I will select A to C, C to D, D to E. I will select. So that is 4, right? So you just see single source shortest path. So single source. So source vertex I am considering as A. So if I am considering the source vertex as A, then A to B is 2, A to C is 1, A to D is 2, A to E is 4, right? So this is what we should find with respect to Dijkstra's algorithm. This is how we can solve Dijkstra's algorithm. Is it clear? I hope you understood what is this single source shortest path. From the single vertex, we will find the shortest paths between all the vertices of the graph, right? Between all the vertices of the graph. Is it clear? Kindly respond, please. Okay, now so this is just for an idea. Now we will see how to solve this particular problem, right? How to solve this particular problem. Okay, so let us take we are given a graph like this. Okay, we are given a graph. So A, right? A to B, it is 5. B to C, it is 2. C to D, it is 3. A to D, let us take 9, and here E. So A to E, let us take 2. So F. So let us take here a 3, and here let us take it as 2. Okay. Okay. So this is a graph which is given for us, right? So how to solve this one? Right? How to solve this one? So first step is you calculate. Okay, you calculate the distances of all the vertices we are having. Okay, you calculate the distances of all the vertices we are having. You just calculate what is the distance, what is the distance from A to B. What is the distance from A to B? See, one path we are having A to B direct edge is there. Similarly, A to D, D to C, and C to B is there. Okay. Now you just calculate here all the connected vertices of this source vertex. Let us consider the A as a source vertex. Okay. Let us consider A as source vertex. Here, if the source vertex is given, you consider A as source vertex, then you should consider that one. In the question paper, you just observe if the source vertex is given, then you should find the shortest path between that vertex to all other remaining vertices. If it is not given, it is your option. You can select any vertex as source vertex. Okay, you can select any vertex as source vertex. Now let us consider the source vertex is A. Now you calculate uh, the distance from A to all the remaining vertices of the graph. What is a distance from A to B we are having? What is the distance from A to B we are having? Kindly respond, please.
5.
5, sir.
5. Okay.
5.
So first calculate the distance from A to B. It is 5. Okay. Next, what is the distance from A to C?
7.
7.
No, we are not having here a direct edge. Okay, we are not having here direct edge. A to B there is an edge, but A to C there is no direct edge. Is it clear? Okay, so hence we will take this as infinity. Is it clear? Okay. Now, what is distance from A to D?
9, sir.
9. What is the distance from A to E?
2.
2.
2. What is the distance from A to F?
Infinity.
5.
Infinity.
This is the initial distances we are having from source vertex to all other remaining vertices of the graph. Is it clear? These are the initial distances we are having, right? Okay. Now you just observe here which is having the smallest distances out of these are 5 to 9 infinity infinity. Which is the smallest?
A to E, sir.
Sorry, which is the smallest?
A to E.
2.
A to E, right? 2 is the smallest, right? A to E is the smallest. Okay. Is it clear? A to E is the smallest. So now what we will do, we will select this vertex. Okay. We will select this vertex. This vertex is selected. Is it clear? Okay, we will select this vertex. Okay, now next so we will follow some rule here. You just check if d of u, okay, d of u plus cost of u comma v, if this is less than d of v. Okay, if d of u plus cost of u comma v is less than d of v, then what we will do, we will select this distance of v. D of v will update as, okay, d of v will update as d of u plus c of u comma v. Okay, c of u comma v. You just now you calculate. Now we selected this one. Okay, we selected this. Now you calculate. Let us consider this one. Okay, this one. Right, see, if you are having like this, so if you are having like this, right, if you are having like this, then this is a u, and this is a V. Okay, if it is a cost is this one, right? So d of u is the distance which we calculated. See, if a d of u for this vertex, let us take a just observe here. I will take this vertex. So how to calculate this one? Okay, so let us take this E. So initially we are having here 2, and here we are having 3, and here we are having F, right? Infinity we are having, right? So this is what we are having. Now how to apply this formula, right? How to apply this formula? Since this is U and this is V, right? So d of U, right? So d of U is this one, 2. Okay, d of U is this one. Okay, distance of U which we calculated previously, that is a 2 plus what is the cost of u comma v. So u to v cost is 3. Okay, u to v cost is 3. So 2 plus 3, if this is less than distance of v. What is distance of v? Infinity, right? Here distance of v is infinity. So it is 5 is less than infinity. Yes, it is true. If it is true, we will calculate this d of v as d of u plus c of uv. What is d of v plus c of uv? That is 5. So we will update this to 5. Is it clear? Is it clear? Kindly respond, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is what d of v is equals to d of u plus a cost of u comma v. So when we will calculate this, if a d of u plus c of u comma v is less than d of v, then we will calculate this one. Okay, so this is how we will calculate. Now you calculate. So what is this? What is this one? So here we updated it as
5.
5.
So now the distance is not infinity. The distance from A to F is 5 by the vertex E. Okay, is it clear? Kindly respond, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now it is distance is 5. So now again you calculate which is a minimum here. Again you calculate which is a minimum. Again you calculate which is minimum. See here 5 we are having, right? And here it is 9, and here it is 5, and here it is infinity. Now which one will select? Okay, which one will select? Kindly respond, please. See, first we selected the vertex A. Okay, first we selected vertex A, then we calculated the distance from A to all other remaining vertices of the graph. So A to B it is 5. A to C, since there is no direct edge, we are writing it as infinity. Okay, we are writing it as infinity, right? We are writing it as infinity. Next, similarly A to D, there is a direct edge, that is 9. Similarly A to E, there is a direct edge, that is 2, and A to F there is no direct edge, so hence we are writing infinity. So next we are comparing the distances of the graph. So 5, 2, 9, infinity, infinity. So we got this 2 as minimum. We got this 2 as minimum. So hence we selected the vertex E, right? Hence we selected the vertex E. Okay. So once we selected this vertex E, then we will update the distances of all other remaining vertices. Okay, we will update the distances of all other remaining vertices. Now, so here the distance of F has been updated. Okay, the distance of F has been updated. Similarly, you update here B, C, D. Okay, similarly, you update here what you are getting for C. What you are getting for C?
7.
Okay, 5 plus 2, 7 is less than infinity. Yes, so it will be updated as 7. Okay, similarly for D, you consider C to D. A to D it is 9, right? A to D it is 9. Okay, A to D it is 9. C to D, 7 plus 3, 10 is less than 9. 7 plus 3 is less than 9. No, so no means we will not calculate this one. So can you calculate this FD, DF, DF?
7, sir.
5 plus 7, so 7 is less than 9, right? D of U, so U is 5 plus cost of UV is 2 is less than 9. 7 is less than 9. Yes, yes means we will calculate this, and this 9 has been updated for 7. Is it clear? Okay, now so once we update this one, again you check which is minimum. So here we are having 5, here 7 is there, here 7 is there, and here 5 is there. Which is minimum? Which is minimum? 5 is minimum, right? Here 7 is there, here also 7 is there, here 5 is there, and here also 5 is there. So 5 is minimum. So here you can select either this 5, either this or this one. Okay, so let us take, I will select this vertex F. Okay, I will select this vertex F. So if I select the vertex F, then this is selected. So the distance from A to F is 5. Now again you calculate the distances to all other vertices. Does it changes? Does it changes? Kindly respond, please. Does it changes? No. So next you compare this. So here F is selected. Now we are left with only B, D, C. B, D, C. Now you compare 5, 7, 7. Right? So which is minimum? Which is minimum? 5 is minimum. So we will select this one. Okay, we will select this, right? Now it is selected. Now again you update this one. Again you update this one. So if we are updating, does it changes? So 5 plus 2, 7 is less than 7. No, no means we are not calculating. Similarly here 5 plus 2, 7, 7 is less than 7. No, no means we are not calculating. We are left with only 7 and 7. So you can select any vertex here. So let us select this one. So we are selecting this one. Okay, we are selecting this one. Similarly, so we are left with only D. So only 7 is there, and we will select this through this path, right? Through this path. Now we just see what is the resulting graph we are getting. First we selected A, then we selected this E, right, with a distance of 2. Next we selected F with a distance of 3. Next we selected B with a cost of 5, right? with cost of 5. Next, we selected C with cost of 7, that is 5 plus 2, 7. Next, we selected this D with this one, right, with the cost of 2, right? So now you write the distances between source vertex to all other remaining vertices, right? So if I write what is the distance from A to B, what is the distance we are having? 5, right? A to B, the distance is 5. Just observe here. A to B, the distance, the final distance is 5, right? Similarly, from A to C, what is the distance we are having? 7, right? Similarly, A to D, what is the distance we are having? 7, right? Similarly, A to E, what is the distance? What is the distance we are having? 2, right? Here you just see 2. What is the distance from A to F? What is the distance from A to F? Kindly respond, please. So here we are having 5, right? So this is the shortest paths we are having from A to all other remaining vertices. Can you find any other shortest path we are having for A to B which is less than 5? Can you find any path in this graph with less than this 5? Can you find?
No, sir.
Okay, for A to C, can you find any other path which is less than this 7?
No, sir.
A to D, you just observe here. A to D, we are having 3 paths are there. One is direct path is there, that is 9. Other one is A to B, B to C, C to D is there. So if I take that one, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 10. So one path is 9, other path is 10. Other path we are having A to E, E to F, F to D, right? So 2 plus 3, 5. So 5 plus 2, 7. So hence we are considering this path as shortest path from A to D. Okay, this one. Is it clear? Next, similarly A to E, direct edge is there with a 2. Okay. Next A to F, we are having 3 paths are there. One is A to E, E to F. Other one is A to D, D to F. Other one is A to B, B to C, C to D, D to F. Right. So in this path we are having 5. In this path we are having 11. In this path 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Right. So 3 paths are there. Out of 3, this 5 is the shortest path we are having. Hence we are considering that path. We can reach this F through E with a distance of 5. Is it clear? Or with the cost of 5. Okay. So these are the shortest paths we are having from a single source to all other remaining vertices of a graph. Kindly remember, if discrete algorithm means single source shortest path, single source. So means we will take one source, from one source to all other remaining vertices we will find the shortest path. You just see, we are source vertex, we are considering it as A. So if it is not given, you can consider any vertex as a source vertex. You can consider any vertex as a source vertex. Okay, you can take any vertex as a source vertex. So A to B, what is the shortest distance? That is what we should find. A to C, what is the shortest distance? That is what we should find. Similarly A to D, similarly A to E, that is what single source. from one source vertex, what is the shortest distance we are having, or what is the shortest path we are having to all other remaining vertices of a graph. Kindly remember, Dijkstra's algorithm means, so here we should find single source shortest path. Is it clear? Is it clear? Kindly respond, please. Who is this? Venkat Tarun, switch off your camera. Is it clear, or is there any doubt? Kindly respond, please. Why no voice? Kindly remember this one. If a d of u plus cost of u comma v, if it is less than d of v, okay, if it is less than d of v, then we will calculate d of v as d of u plus c of u comma v. Okay, so as I told, so if you are considering this as this vertex as u and this vertex as v, then d of u will be this the cost which we are having, that is 2. Okay, and this is c of, this is a c of u comma v. Okay, and this is a d of v. Okay, this is d of v. Is it clear? Kindly respond, please. Are you having any doubt? If you are having any
No
doubt, I
doubt.
will go with the another method. Another method is also there. Why no response? Respond, yaar. Whether it is clear or if you are having any doubt.
No doubt, sir.
Clear, sir, clear.
Yes.
Okay, you just observe the another method also we will just discuss briefly, so that whichever you feel easy, you can select that method to solve. Okay, you just observe here. I hope my screen is visible for you, right? You just observe, this is a graph which is given. Okay, this is a graph which is given for us. So A to B, the distance is 3, B to C cost is 4, A to D 7, D to C 5, D to E 4, C to E 6. Okay. Now first let us consider A as a source vertex. Okay. Let us consider A as a source vertex. Okay, now so A to A, the distance is 0. We are considering 3 vertices and remaining vertices. Okay, the same as we discussed in the previous class, we will follow the same method here. Okay, now you find out the distance to all other remaining vertices, the same we are following. See, okay, once we select A as a source vertex, okay, we selected A as the source vertex, right? A as a source vertex we selected. Next, what is the distance from A to B? What is the distance from A to B? You just observe here. A to B distance is 3. That is what written here. Okay. Next, what is the distance from A to C? What is the distance from A to C? Are we having direct edge? No. No means dash. So the distance is infinity. Okay. Next, what is the distance from A to D? Here, you just observe here. What is the distance from A to D? A to D is 7, right? There is a direct edge. So hence we are writing A to D is 7. What is the distance from A to E? So there is no direct edge, hence we are writing infinity. Okay. First we are writing the distances to all the remaining vertices of the graph here. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you just observe here. Here 3 is there. Here infinity. Here 7. Here infinity. Which is a minimum here? Which is
Three,
a
sir.
minimum? 3, right? 3 is a minimum. So hence we will select this. Hence we will select this one. So that is selected vertex. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will select this. Now again you calculate the distances. What is the distance from B to C now? Okay. What is the distance from B to C?
4.
4. But here source vertex we selected as A. So now we should select it as A to C through B, right? We selected A through B. What is the distance to C? So this one, this complete thing we should calculate because it is a single source shortest path, right? So the distance from A to C through B is 3 plus 4. Okay, so here 3 is there and here 4 is there. Since A is a source vertex and destination is C, so 3 plus 4 is the distance of A to C. Do you agree? Okay. Can you respond, please? I hope you got this. What is this? 3 plus 4. Since it is a single source, shortest path, first we should consider A to B, then B to C. Okay. A to B, then B to C. So that is this one. Next, what is the distance for vertex D? What is the distance for vertex D? That is what is the distance for vertex D? So it is nothing but A to B plus B to D, right? A to B plus B to A to B plus B to D. So A to B we are having 3, B to D we are having 2. So 3 plus 2. Okay. Next is E. Are we having direct edge either from A or from B?
No, sir.
No, right? We are not having any direct edge from B to E. So hence it is remains same infinity. Is it clear? Okay. Now out of this you select the minimum. One is 3 plus 4 7 we are having. Other one is 3 plus 2 5 we are having. Other one is infinity we are having. So out of 3 which is minimum? 5 is minimum, right? So we will select this one. So we selected, right? Okay. Now A is selected, B is selected, D is selected. Left is only C and E. Remaining vertices only we are left with only C and E vertex. Right. Now what is the distance from A to E? What is the distance from A to C? What is the distance from A to C? The same we are having, right?
3 plus
7. Next, what is the distance from A to E, either through B or through D?
L-
See, through D, we are having a path, right? You kindly observe here. You kindly observe here. That is A to B, B to D, now D to E. Now either we can select a path from A to E directly, or A to B to E directly, or A to B, B to D, D to E directly, or A to E, D, D to E directly. Okay. Now what is the path we are having? E to D, you just select E to D, we are having 4, right? E to D, we are having 4. But what is the distance for D? For D, we are having distance as 5. So 5 plus 4. Is this clear? So it is the distance from A to E through D. Okay. It is a distance from A to E through D. So up to D, we got the distance as 5. Then from D to E, the distance is 4. Is it clear? Kindly respond, please.
Yes.
Okay. Now you just find which is minimum. So here we are having 7 and here it is 9. So 7 is minimum. We will select this one, right? So that is selected. Now we are left with only E. Now you say you calculate what is the minimum distance from A to E through any of these selected vertices. Through any of these selected vertices. Okay. So here E to D. So we are selecting this 4, right? E to D, it is 4 through. So here already we calculated distance for D is 5. So 5 plus 4, 9. So only left with this, we are selecting this one. So it is this one. Now you can just calculate. So A to A it is 0, A to B it is 3, A to D it is 5, A to C it is 7, A to D it is 9. Okay. The same here. We just see A to B it is 3. A to D it is 5. A to C through B it is 7. A to E through B D it is 9. You can just see for E it is 9. For C it is 7. For D it is 5. For B it is 3. Okay. So this is another way of solving this distress algorithm. Okay. Another way of finding single source shortest path by using a distress method. You can select either this method or you can select this method. So calculating the distances of each vertex and seeing the minimum and you can select that one. Okay. Is it clear? You can follow any method. Kindly respond, please. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Then just try to algorithm we will discuss in the next class. Okay. And this problem just now we discussed, right? Just now we discussed this one and you try to solve this particular problem. Okay. Solve this one. You can take a snapshot of this problem so that you can solve, right? A to B we are having 4. Similarly, A to C 2, B to C 1, B to D 5, C to D 8, C to E 10, E to D 2, E to F 3, D to F it is 6. Okay. Is it clear? Shall we wind up the session?